So in Twinsanity,
No.
there's an Easter egg.
No, it's not an Easter egg. I was just gonna say the tutorial levels. I love that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I can do this.
Suck fuck you.
Oh, so that's what he does in Twinsanity. I'm only being mean to you because I want to start making people think, oh god, they hate each other. I just want that to be a thing so bad. We need some drama.
Oh, yes!
We need the Reddit community to go fucking wild.
I don't think we even have a Reddit.
We need
FTCR Conspiracy Grumps page. Whatever the hell those people do.
we should have a FTCR subreddit.
Fucking TV
I
shows.
don't use Reddit. I don't even know what that site really is. I know
It's
of
just,
it.
It's just a forum.
You're better off.
Well, we already have.
I like Reddit for the most part.
Wow.
We already have an FTCR forum. We don't use. We don't need another one.
True.
I posted there the other week and just trying to gauge people's interest there of like what those people like and why
Well,
they're still on a dead forum.
What, Reddit or the FTCR one?
FTCR.
Oh, okay.
No one's responded.
Yeah, I
Because for
think
a while people were, but they eventually gave up because you weren't on it. I think.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna like delete that forum.
It's crazy because there was like an active community there, despite no FTCR people ever being there.
There
apparently.
was for like a good year. I mean, it wasn't a big community, but there was like constant posting for a while.
No, just like Crash Bandicoot forums. I think the most recent Crash Bandicoot activity was Activision killing the long-standing Crash Bandicoot website, and now there's no mention of Crash or Spyro on Activision's website.
Why not
That I can
Spyro? He's still
find.
part of an active money-making franchise.
They took his name out though. Remember, he got Kojima'd.
Well, yeah, but I
I
mean,
helped father the seriousness being taken from me. Sunglasses and food.
Sunglasses and food.
what?
What the fuck?
That's what Kojima tweets about.
Is that what he told? Is that what he tweets about? Sunglasses and food?
Sure.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
So I can eat food.
What sucks is that normally the crystals are kind of impossible to miss, but if you do miss it, you do have to do the entire level again.
Yeah, on these ones.
That's good. That's the way I like it.
Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. The tutorial level on Crash Twinsanity is just Cortex. Basically, Cortex dresses as Coco.
Oh yeah.
And he's leading you to his plan.
Yeah.
And he's doing all the things that like Crash does. So he's like showing you how to spin and how to dash, or not dash, but slide.
Dingo dial.
Dingo dial. And all this different stuff. And it's so funny because on the first part he's doing everything normally. So he's spinning. He's like, watch me just like this. And he's like spinning and sliding. And then there's this part where there's you're basically doing like normal platforming. There's a swinging log with a pit of spikes on either end, and he goes, "You can slide to get past obstacles," and he gets hit by the log and knocked into the pit, and he goes, "Don't mind me. The spikes broke my fall."
Was that still Clancy Brown doing Cortex?
I
then?
don't think so.
that
It
was-
didn't sound like
It was
him.
someone else.
Oh man, what would you give it a Clancy Brown for?
He probably didn't want to do it anymore.
I'm sure that's not the case.
Speaking of spikes. Get it?
Whoa! Whoa!
I love how he dances.
I got the bandicoot! It's the Cortex, I got the bandicoot!
It depends on the day. I have trouble with this boss.
I'm like that with a lot of the Crash bosses. They're either like, no problem at all, like, oh god, make it stop.
Why do you go inside? It just makes your chances like.
Awesome!
So we can do that, TJ. You ever try and speedrun this game?
Yeah, where were your pro strats, TJ?
Poor Dingo Dial. Why do you gotta hurt him?
Hey, TJ, how do you feel that the Crash reboot was going to have Dingo Dial in it and Bandicooties, but then they canceled it like every other Crash game? And that there was test footage of Dingo Dial, but the game's canceled, so it doesn't ever matter, and
What,
it'll probably never be back.
There was version of Dingo Dial?
Yeah.
I think he's fucking with me.
No, it's true. I know my Crash...
You're fucked.
I'm stuck!
That's why you gotta wait, man.
I love that they push you outside of the spike area instead of letting them fall on you.
That'd be more graphic.
I like that. I like graphics.
So what footage in that? So how long ago was that test stuff? Did that test footage come out?
Currently looking on my Apple iPhone 5C, which gives me no issues, and
Press the link in the description to buy an iPhone.
I saw this Vine the other day.
then I saw his face.
For some reason, there's like an obsession with people watching Japanese Vines.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kerry loves them. They're fucked up, man. They're
Okay,
funny.
so there was one where this guy is wearing those glasses that have like the holographic eyeballs in them,
Yeah.
and the guy he puts up a peace sign and he goes, "I am Steve Jobs," and then he holds up an iPod Mini, and he goes, "iPod," and that's the whole Vine.
Okay, I found the info. According to CrashBandicoot.wikia, all credit goes to them. Crash Landed is a canceled Crash game going to be developed for multiple game systems. Scrapped reboot of the Crash franchise. It was known as Crash Bandicoot 2010 when it was discovered to be Crash Landed in 2013. It was abandoned in favor of Prototype 2, a wonderful game. It's canceled after 2 years of development.
Does it literally say it was canceled in favor of?
Some of this is my contribution, but it's Prototype 1, let alone 2. Just no. Following Mind Over Mutant, secretly they began working on their next game, and Bandicooties, Dingo Dial.
Wasn't there like from like 2012 like
right there.
Chris? Wasn't there footage of like a 3DS game, DS game they were working on?
Yeah, that was part of this.
Okay.
Because there's some DS footage here.
Was it really going to be called Crash Landed?
Yeah.
Maybe it's for the best this didn't happen.
Crash of the Titans.
That makes sense though. That makes perfectly.
Crash Landed
logical
makes sense too, though. I'd argue that makes more sense.
I'd argue you're an idiot.
That's the Dingo Dial, TJ. Great radio for our friends watching at home.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, he's in Twinsanity. Okay, sorry. Dingo Dial did come back.
Yeah.
So I forget it was
Jamie
TJ. Dingo Dial is he first in 2?
Yes.
Okay. It seems like most of the
Well,
recurring
the
villains.
bosses in 1 were Papu Papu,
Papu Papu,
uh,
Koala Kong,
Koala Kong,
Ripperoo.
Pinstripe,
Oh yeah, Koala Kong. Shit.
Embryo.
Embryo, and Cortex.
Yeah. Engine wasn't in the first one, right?
No.
Alright, we had confusion. About that last
Engine.
episode.
It was Embryo
Yeah.
in the first game,
Yeah.
and then he was quickly replaced with
The much better.
Engine.
I will say though, I liked his boss fight is my favorite in the first one.
Embryos is?
Yeah, he throws the potions. Even though you know what? No, I take that back. Pinstripe, I love Pinstripes.
Yep, Pinstripes.
That was probably my
I
favorite.
watched
He has so much personality in that fight.
I will say, apart from Papu Papu's terrible, the bosses in Crash 1 are pretty good.
Yeah. I don't like Koala Kong's fight.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Ooh, it's just made
Yeah,
it.
that was close.
One more to go!
Attack the flashing core for massive points.
Just slide.
Oh, alright. Oh,
I
alright.
told you to slide. You
Okay.
didn't slide.
Yeah. Or just hump the ground. Whatever works for you. Well, I have a reason to replay this now. Teabag mode. Hell yeah.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, if you got fucking killed teabagging some ice. Oh.
Teabagging it right now.
Chris, who's your favorite character in Crash Bandicoot?
That's kind of a big question. I like Pinstripe a lot. I like Ripper a lot.
God damn it.
I'm
God.
pretty sure that's who I like.
Ripper?
Ripperoo?
Yeah, it might be. It might be a tie between him and Tiny.
I don't know why he was aged like 50 years between Crash 1 and Crash 2.
Who?
Ripperoo.
Oh.
It's hard because, like, I don't care for the good cast that much, but the evil side, like, all the characters are really interestingly designed.
I know. I love
and
all the villains.
Most of them have a nice sense of personality for a PlayStation 1 3D platformer. Like, It's tough.
Again, Papu notwithstanding.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You know who's underrated?
You?
Komodo Mo and Komodo Joe.
I forgot they existed. they were in Crash
Were they
1.
in 2?
No, they weren't in 1. They
Those
were
are-
in 2.
Those are the ones we were forgetting.
They were the second ones. They were the second boss in 2.
And is one of them in Team Racing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Komodo Joe is in
Sure.
CTR, I believe.
Yeah, they had a pretty fun fight, thinking about it.
I think. What was their boss fight?
Komodo Mo was the big one, I think. Komodo Mo stood in the middle and
Through, like, scimitars or
threw
something.
scimitars at you, and then he would spin Komodo Joe, who you would have to avoid because he was like he held out his scimitars and he spun around the room.
Think kind of like a circus swallowing sword setup kind of area.
Damn!
Really, on the last one?
Again,
Damn it!
Damn it.
not here.
You know which character I miss?
Who?
Tanya, the girlfriend from 1.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know
hey,
what?
I'm gonna bitch about this in my review, but maybe you have a defense, Mr. Crash 1 fan.
Well, you
Why
know.
the fuck, if you're rescuing Tana the Bandicoot, and I grab 3 Tana tokens in the first level and talk to Tana? Why can't I just grab her on the portal and get out? Go to America. Fuck Australia.
Because she's a hologram, Chris. She's
What?
not real.
Is everything fake?
You know.
I'm taking a page from Kyoko here. We're gonna start a YouTube channel where we talk about why every video game character is in a coma. Crash Bandicoot is in a coma. Tana isn't real.
Is Ash Ketchum in a coma? Read our article and find out. Check out our slideshow, which takes forever to load across 11 different pages.
You know, I read that apparently they took out the girlfriend because she was deemed too sexual for like a children's.
Yeah.
It was a little
Right.
weird. It was strange.
Like in the Art of Naughty Dog book, they're pretty much like, yeah, they wanted us to tone it back.
I haven't. Is that book good?
So we added a freak named Dingo Dial as the love interest.
It is a very nice book, but if you're hoping to learn about anything pre-Crash, it's pretty glossed over.
Do they have anything pre-Crash?
Yeah, they mention the games and some of the like early studio history, but it's mostly Crash to Last of Us. Which, I mean, you know, that's for the best ultimately, but
Hooray! So yeah, you saying?
it's highly recommended for me. I can just bring it over sometime.
Oh, please do. I'd love to read that. And this is at the end of World 2. So, and I thank Secret Weapon Tron John for joining us. And we'll see you on World 3 sometime soon.
6 months from now, we upload it. Look forward to Black Knight Part 3 next year.